But you can't be thinking you're gonna go have plastic surgery on the Groupon.
Exactly.
Like you,
The
ain't no
Botox
plastic
parties.
surgery on sale.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
And if it's on sale, 9 times out of 10, you're not supposed to get it from the person that's having a sale on liposuction. Don't do
Things
that.
just exploded in the Braxton family. And baby, this time, it's way messier than anyone expected. Tamar took things to a whole new level, and now folks are side-eyeing hard. What started as a few shady jabs online has turned into a straight-up public takedown, and she did it live for the whole world to see.
Confessing that although I love my family, most of the time I don't like my family. Everyone in my family.
Take a breath.
Everybody. I feel like I'm angry at everybody in my family. I don't like my family. If they weren't my family, they wouldn't be my friends.
Tamar Braxton went on Instagram Live and dragged her own sister, Toni Braxton, with no mercy. She claimed that Birdman walked away from Toni because of a botched BBL that supposedly went left, and even said the results stank. Can you imagine that? For weeks, Tamar had been sliding little shots at Toni, clowning her love life, teasing her looks, and hinting that Birdman was getting distant for personal reasons. But when she dropped these BBL accusations, everything blew up. She didn't just say Toni got work done, she claimed the whole thing was a disaster that left Birdman ready to call it quits. Now social media is losing its mind trying to piece together what really happened behind those closed doors. Everybody's got opinions, and the Braxton drama just hit a level nobody was ready for. Toni ain't taking that shade quietly. Sources say she's furious and gearing up to clap back hard. If this fire keeps burning between the two sisters, we might be witnessing one of the wildest and most personal celebrity family feuds of all time. This isn't just drama. It's a full-on Braxton meltdown. Let's talk about it. Is this Braxton family values or the Braxton family blues? Because honey, the Braxtons are showing us they don't play when it comes to bringing the heat. The Kardashians better take notes. The Braxton sisters are serving chaos, attitude, and tears all in one explosive season. Just when everyone thought the drama had hit its peak, Tamar threw more fuel on the fire by claiming Toni secretly got herself a BBL. Yep. She called her BBL Toni. Can you believe that? Now in Hollywood, getting a little nip and tuck ain't exactly shocking news, but what sent the internet into orbit was Tamar saying Toni's so-called BBL went left, claiming it was so botched that it allegedly stank and that the smell had Birdman ready to pack his bags and bounce. Toni, of course, denies ever getting work done, just like plenty of celebs do when the rumors start flying. But the way this story's spinning, people are wondering, is Toni hiding something, or is Tamar just stirring the pot again? Toni tried to brush it all off by saying, "Do you Kai? Don't you know that? It's my body. I love somebody." She gave her usual line, claiming she only got a nose job because she hated how it looked and just wanted it slimmer. But then she got real in an old interview, admitting she also had her boobs done, and her reason sounded pretty emotional. She said, "For a girl who just scored a record deal with two of the biggest names in the business, I actually felt very lonely. I've been wanting to change my nose for years. I wanted it to be less broad, but because of the conservative ideas I was raised with, I struggled with the thought of altering my body. And of course, I later got my boobies done." Toni even joked that she'd always been shaped like a gymnast, size AA up top and thunder thighs down below. Then she added, "In fact, I wish I would have had lipo on my inner thighs. I've always hated them." So, according to Toni, the boob job and nose job were the only things she ever had done. But baby, the internet ain't buying it. Fans are calling BS, saying there's no way she stopped there. And many believe she definitely had lipo and maybe even a BBL on top of it. And the receipts? Whew! When fans compared her old photos to a recent viral pic, the difference was wild. Back in the 90s, she was fine. Natural curves, toned body, classic beauty. But now, that waist is snatched to the heavens, and those hips are sitting way fuller. The side-by-side says it all. It's giving lipo and BBL energy, no question about it. All that talk about Toni's changing shape had fans thinking she wasn't being straight about her natural look, and now the internet is calling her out. But let's be real, she wouldn't be the first celebrity to deny getting work done. Once you start dipping into that cosmetic surgery life, it can get real addictive. You fix one thing, then suddenly there's always just one more tweak. Everyone thought the drama had peaked, but nope. It was only the calm before the storm. Out of nowhere, Tamar popped up and confirmed the rumors herself. Reports say Tamar's been going around telling folks about Toni's secret BBL, claiming Toni's been acting like it's all natural when it's allegedly far from it. Can you imagine your own sister spilling your surgery secrets like that? Now, if you're wondering why Tamar would go so hard on her sister, well, it's no secret the two ain't been cool lately. Their relationship's been rocky for a while, full of shade, side eyes, and low blows on both sides. This was just the latest bomb in a long line of Braxton blow-ups. But before Tamar could even start filming that episode where she planned to air everything out, Toni's team swooped in fast, sending her a cease and desist to shut it all down before she could say a word. Tamar was caught off guard, but she didn't back down completely. Then, people started saying the other sisters, Trina and Tawanda, turned against Tamar to protect Toni. But they quickly jumped online like, we didn't even know she got hit with no cease and desist. That made it crystal clear. Toni was handling this all by herself. Now everyone's left scratching their heads. Why is Toni working overtime to silence Tamar? What's she really trying to hide? The fans are digging for answers, and it's only getting juicier by the minute. The internet is split down the middle. Half of folks are saying Toni's just being petty because of her long-running beef with Tamar, while others swear she's trying to protect a man who's allegedly got some dirt tied to him. Either way, whatever Toni did pushed Tamar way over the edge, and Sis said she was gonna get her lick back. No mercy this time. And that's when we circle right back to those wild BBL allegations. You'd think Tamar would chill out and stop dragging her sister through the mud, right? You'd think sisterhood would kick in and she'd let it go. But oh no, you clearly don't know Tamar, because Petty is practically her middle name. She wasn't just out here confirming rumors, she doubled down and turned up the volume. Tamar straight up claimed that Toni's BBL went so bad, it had Birdman allegedly trying to divorce her over it. Like, what? She made it sound like the surgery wasn't just bad, it was embarrassing. The internet went wild, saying Tamar was trying to completely humiliate her sister, not just spill tea, but pour the whole pot. And here's where it gets even crazier. Remember how Toni reportedly filed for divorce from Birdman after just 2 days of marriage? Yup, 2 days. According to reports, they separated right after tying the knot, and before fans could even blink, she filed for divorce less than a month later, claiming the marriage was irretrievably broken with zero chance of fixing things. So now fans are connecting the dots, asking if that messy breakup had something to do with the so-called BBL disaster Tamar's been ranting about. Whatever's going on behind the scenes, one thing's for sure. This family feud just got uglier than ever, and the internet can't look away. When the story first broke, everybody was shocked, because this wasn't Toni and Birdman's first rodeo. These two been on that roller coaster for years. Remember when they officially called it quits back in 2019? Well, what happened after that breakup had folks raising eyebrows sky high. According to Birdman, by the time 2023 rolled around, Toni started creeping back into his life, sliding into his messages, dropping little flirty hints, and letting him know loud and clear that she was still interested. She allegedly wanted another spin around the block with the Birdman himself. What happened to that boy? Suddenly had a whole new meaning. Birdman said at first he wasn't having it. He'd moved on, focusing on his own life and staying low-key. But Toni wasn't giving up. She kept showing up, texting, calling, sending sweet reminders of their old love, trying to melt his heart all over again. And little by little, it worked. Those old feelings Birdman swore were gone, yeah, they came back full force. Before long, the two were back together like nothing ever happened. They rekindled that spark, and after dating again for about a year, they finally tied the knot on August 8th, 2024. But then, out of nowhere, Toni hit him with divorce papers. Fans were left stunned. Like, didn't she just fight to get him back? At the time, nobody had the full scoop, so people started speculating hard. Rumors flew that maybe she was chasing that Birdman money, especially since she'd been facing some serious financial struggles lately. The whole situation had everyone talking. Was it love, revenge, or something else entirely? Whatever it was, that sudden split after all the effort Toni made just didn't add up, and folks wanted answers. Fast. The drama only got deeper when rumors hit that Toni allegedly tried to walk away from Birdman with a $160 million divorce payout after being married for less than a month. And when I tell you fans were shook, I mean jaws dropped everywhere. The internet exploded with people debating if that number was justified or just straight up wild. Some said, hey, she's Toni Braxton, she earned it, while others dragged her for even asking. The whole thing got so messy that even 50 Cent jumped in on Instagram, throwing shade and stirring the pot like only he can. He posted, now watch, women are gonna say, well, if you stuck around for 16 years, you'd want to be paid for it too. That comment had everyone laughing and arguing at the same time. At that moment, people started labeling Toni a gold digger, saying she was trying to cash out big time. But now that more details have come out about Birdman supposedly wanting to walk away because of her so-called BBL gone wrong, it paints a whole different picture. Maybe that massive dollar demand wasn't greed, maybe it was pure hurt and humiliation. If there's any truth to it, Toni might have been lashing out from embarrassment, throwing out that wild number just to flip the script and save face. But once the storm settled and her emotions cooled down, she ended up calling off the divorce completely. An insider even spilled that Toni allegedly filed those papers first because she knew Birdman was planning to do it himself. She just wanted to make it look like it was her choice, not his. She didn't want to be the one left behind, especially not after a marriage that lasted only 2 days. I mean, that's not exactly a flex, right? Luckily, they reportedly worked things out, patched up the mess, and tried to move forward together. And rumor has it, she might have gotten some medical help to fix those issues Tamar kept blasting her for. So let's just say Toni's feeling fresh again and ready to reclaim her crown. Now, we probably never would have found out half this mess if Tamar and Toni hadn't gone at each other's throats like this. But wait a second, y'all thought the drama was done? Oh no, it's just getting started. Cause Toni ain't one to take hits without throwing a few of her own. According to insiders, Toni clapped back hard, and she did it by calling out Tamar's own messy love life with her ex-fiance, JR. And let me tell you, when Toni fired that shot, she hit dead center. Because not too long ago, Tamar herself spilled the tea, admitting that JR had been cheating on her and allegedly stole her jewelry to give to his side chick. Can you imagine? That's wild. And if that wasn't enough, rumors started flying that JR was out here doing the most with none other than Tommy Lee. Yes, Tommy Lee from Love and Hip Hop. Reports claimed that he even, well, ate the groceries while still with Tamar. And Tommy didn't even deny it. She was out here bragging about it. She said she didn't get rid of them hoes for Tamar, basically rubbing salt right in the wound. But here's the kicker. Tommy also revealed that JR had been out here spilling all of Tamar's business to her, like full-on gossip mode. How messy is that? The whole thing blew up online and everyone was clowning Tamar, saying, "Girl, how did you let this man play you like that?" People were shocked that JR did all this just 1 week after meeting Tommy, knowing full well that she and Tamar had bad blood. He still went ahead and betrayed her like that, just to get petty revenge. Now, any sane person would have dropped him right then and there, but not Tamar. She stayed, arguing, crying, and defending him, even when everyone told her to walk away. And that's exactly what Toni used to clap back. She basically said, "Sis, don't come for my BBL when your man's out here eating somebody else's groceries." Whew. The shade was heavy, and the internet lost it. But baby, if you thought that was the end of it, buckle up. Cause the Braxton storm was just warming up. After Toni's savage clapback about JR and all that groceries drama, Tamar went off. She jumped online, throwing subliminals, acting unbothered, but clearly heated. Fans could tell she was fuming behind that filter-perfect smile. And you know Tamar, she doesn't know how to keep quiet when she feels attacked. She started posting little quotes about fake sisters and snakes smiling in your face, and everybody instantly knew who she was talking about. It wasn't hard to connect the dots. It was Toni, all day long. Meanwhile, insiders were whispering that Toni was over it, like she'd reached her breaking point. Allegedly, she told close friends she was done protecting Tamar and was ready to let the world see who she really is. That alone sent fans into chaos, with people wondering what Toni's been holding back all these years. What else does she know? Then, to make it even juicier, one of Tamar's old live streams resurfaced, and in it, she was low-key shading Toni's voice, saying it ain't what it used to be, and that the real talent in the family is gone. Oof! Talk about low blows. Fans were like, Tamar, no you didn't. Now both fan bases, the Tamarites and the Toni lovers, are going at it online, defending their faves like it's a full-blown Braxton war. Some are calling Tamar a jealous little sister, while others claim Toni's the cold, calculated diva who's been playing victim for years. The whole internet's split, and every day there's a new post, a new shade, a new rumor. At this point, people aren't even sure if this is real-life drama or the wildest PR move ever. Either way, it's working. The Braxtons got everybody talking, and no one's looking away. One thing's for sure, this sister feud has crossed every line, and it's only getting nastier from here. Stay tuned, cause you already know there's more tea brewing behind the scenes. So Tamar kept doing her own thing with her man, even though the internet was screaming that JR was everybody's man. And sure enough, karma came spinning right back around. JR ended up dumping her and had her out here crashing and crying all over Beyonce's internet, messy and heartbroken for the whole world to see. For a while, people moved on and forgot all about it, until Toni brought it right back with a slick, "Isn't this you?" moment. Whew, the shade. She used Tamar's own situation as ammo after Tamar tried to come for her marriage again. You could almost hear the mic drop through the screen. But here's the thing. This Braxton drama didn't cool down after that. Oh no, baby. Tamar just pulled the ultimate family sabotage, and Toni's not about to let that slide one bit. Insiders say the tension between them is boiling, with both sisters ready to throw the next punch. Verbally, of course. Now the real question everybody's asking is, how far are these sisters gonna go before somebody finally snaps? Because if the tea keeps spilling like this, it's not just gonna stay on TV, it's about to get real and personal. Like, family secrets hit the internet kind of messy. And honestly, nobody saw it spiraling this far. But at this point, the Braxton feud has turned into its own reality show without cameras. Every time you think it's over, one of them drops another bomb and the internet loses its mind all over again. Ain't no drama like family drama, and these Braxton sisters prove it every single time. Whatever happens next, you can bet it's gonna leave everybody shook, talking and waiting for the next explosion. Because the Braxtons, oh baby, they stay on. For all the latest twists, betrayals, and sister shade, make sure you subscribe to the Juicy Real channel. Cause when the Braxtons bring the chaos, you know we're spilling every last drop of tea.